God is always working. Sometimes it's stilly, sometimes it's silently, sometimes we don't notice it right away, but God is always working. Elijah had thought since the wonders had ended, his mission had failed. He thought that since revival hadn't blown across the nation like a great and mighty wind, God would never be accepted in the land. He thought that since the throne of Ahab and Jezebel was not collapsing as in a great and mighty earthquake, that they would never fall. He thought that since the worship of Baal was not burnt up in the land like it should be, the worship of Jehovah would never return. But just because God was not working the way Elijah thought did not mean that God was not working. He certainly was. And it didn't happen just how Elijah thought, but God was still working. He was still working on the hearts of the nation of Israel. He was still working on the heart of King Ahab, as we'll see here in a few chapters later in the future. But God was still working, and God always is working. And God's working is above and beyond us, and it can easily be missed.